Hi, my name's Karen and I'm the Digital Interpretation Manager at the RAF Museum. One of my main jobs is to manage the audiovisual and digital experiences that we have in the galleries so that they continue to work for our visitors on a daily basis. One of the digital experiences that I manage at the museum is the debate table. Now, the debate table is a large octagonal touchscreen. The system consists of 9 projectors, 8 USB touch foils, and 2 PCs which run a Unity programmed interactive game for our visitors to learn about certain topics. Anyway, since it was installed back in 2018, it's never really quite worked as well as it should have. It would slow down, it would get jittery, it would crash, and all things which, despite working with the original developers, we never quite got fixed and left the table still difficult to use and unworkable. So the original developers, although they did try, nothing was really resolved and they really struggled until eventually they got tied up with other projects and moved on, which left us with the table, which I still wanted to fix, so I had to get a budget, and that's when I found and recruited Unusual Technology to help us with this difficult project. Working with Unusual Technology was great. They were a good team. They communicated very well. They would respond to emails in a timely manner. If anything, they were quite patient with us, as there was a number of access issues at the start of the project, so they were quite patient while we tried to resolve all them in-house. And they were honest in respect of what the budget was and were able to manage our expectations in accordance to what they would be able to achieve, because not only the main priority was to get the table fixed, but we did have a list of other enhancements which we would like to implement to make the experience better for our visitors, but give what the budget would allow, sort of thing. So they were very honest and managed our expectations quite well. And they were good at advising on other aspects of the system. So looking at the bigger picture, looking at the hardware and how we could maybe improve on that. We will definitely work with Unusual Technology again. As I mentioned earlier, we are still after having some enhancements done to the table, and of course Unusual Technologies will be the team to do that for us. I was really impressed with their knowledge, their technical know-how, and how they picked up someone else's code and we just managed to solve the problems for us, which we've been struggling with for quite a while. So they just know their stuff, and I was really impressed. Definitely work with them again.